As far as we know, Earth is the only place that life exists. Therefore, by looking at all the characteristics of Earth, we assume that other planets that have these characteristics must be closely similar to Earth's condition. Venus, our nearby neighbor, holds a lot of similarities, but it's a very different world. Locating about 30% closer to the Sun, it is often referred to as our sister planet because of similarities in size, mass, density, and volume. Because of its thick atmosphere, scientists cannot see Venus's surface from the Earth. Everywhere on Venus, the temperature is about 470 degrees Celsius because of its out-of-control greenhouse effect. Furthermore, the atmosphere containing 96% carbon dioxide will asphyxiate everything in it. If it's not enough, the surface's pressure is 90 bars, equivalent to being 1 kilometer underwater on Earth. Landing electronics devices here is the main problem because the atmosphere is constantly filled with acid rain. This raises the question that when astrophysicists find planets that are the same size as Earth, how can they tell the condition there? Would the planet have oceans, or it would end up furnaces like Venus? Why is it that a planet so similar in size, appearance, age, and orbit to the Earth is so unlike Earth? Until now, we have come up with two possible theories. The first is that most rocky planets, even Earth, experienced magma ocean phases at a young age. However, Venus is too close to the Sun and contains a high level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, resulting in runaway greenhouse effect. In this scenario, we can't just have to look at the distance between the planet and its home star in order to determine the condition. On the other hand, the second theory claims that Venus used to have Earth conditions, but at some point, all the water is gone, triggering runaway greenhouse effect. One possible explanation is that all the volcano on the surface goes off at the same time, emitting an enormous amount of greenhouse gases to the atmosphere in a short time. This leads us to the question that is Venus unlucky enough to have all the volcanoes erupt at once, or is Earth lucky enough that it hasn't occurred yet? In the near future, 2 spacecraft will be sent to Venus after 30 years of ignoring it. One of the spacecrafts will be dropped to the surface. The other will orbit Venus to take incredibly high-resolution radar data, up to 10 meters per pixel. This will give us information about the surface, the interior, and even the core. These missions will not answer all the questions, but they will broaden our horizons and open a new future of space exploration.